Jess is going to bring you numbers.
Jess With The Mess, I need this real.
On The Breakfast Club.
I know they know the difference. Keep it a stack.
All right, so an investigation was opened at the hospital where Princess Kate had her surgery. Y'all pay attention. People in the UK been on their Sherlock Holmes vibe, right? Since I put them on to the funny business that's been going on with Kate. With all the fake pictures and unconfirmed sightings of Princess Kate, we've all been worried about the condition she's in and if she's actually okay. But y'all taking it too far now. I never told y'all to go dig up that lady's medical records, all right? Records showed that at least one employee at the London clinic tried to illegally access Princess Kate's medical records. That's not one of my sources. I like to be very clear on that. The clinic reached out to the palace and let them know there was a breach of security and that there will be a full-on investigation. They're going to launch it. All right. The rep of the Kensington place said that they don't have nothing to do with it, and it's a matter for the clinic to handle.
Now, what if they investigate and come back to Baltimore?
I'm not there. All of this happened the day after the video of Kate being happy and healthy in public came out. Now, I want y'all to be like paying attention to me when I say this. Happy and healthy, because that was not Kate. I'm just gonna say it. I'm still trying to find out who exactly it is. It's like two names swarming around that was an impersonator. So to your point, yeah, they do have impersonators. Yes. That lady is taller than Kate and a little bit on the thinner side, very, very skinny. That's not her. If you zoom into the picture, you can clearly see, no, that is not Kate. The hospital employee, one of the hospitals at the employee that tried to get those records was probably looking for some answers because that lady in the video was not giving Kate. Right? We don't, like I said, we don't know who she is yet, but we're searching right now. I got a couple phone calls at 9 a.m. So I'll continue to keep it.
I believe in you.
Okay, thank you.
I believe you.
And what is this music?
Oh, I thought you requested
like
this.
UK
No,
music.
y'all are really
It's
playing
not
with
UK.
me.
It's like
I thought
not
you
UK
requested
music.
this.
No.
Like the Queen is here.
What, you
Like
rather
that?
hear Central C?
Y'all are so funny. No, and don't cut on Remy Ma, none of that stuff either. Sometimes it should just be quiet. Y'all so funny.
I thought you asked for this.
No, I ain't asking. You know I
for
didn't.
your UK news.
No, that is y'all playing games. And
Worldwide mess.
All right, listen, in more worldwide news, back over to the U.S., Kanye says Ice Spice is refusing to give him a verse.
What word is that?
Refusing.
Okay.
Don't play with her.
I'm not.
Thank you.
I just want to be clear.
So before we get into it, backstory, Kanye has an unreleased song called New Body. All right, it was supposed to come out on an album that he planned to release back in 2018,
Right.
like 6 years ago, Kanye. But the album never came out. Nicki Minaj was originally on the feature. Last year, when Kanye was getting ready to release his Vultures album with Ty Dolla $ign, he asked her for the clearance for her verse. Nicki told Kanye no. After Nicki deaded Kanye, that is so dramatic. After Nicki deaded Kanye, he apparently reached out to Ice Spice and Doja Cat to replace Nicki's verse. Kanye vented on his IG story about the status of Ice Spice's verse, and it says Ice Spice sent the verse in. So she did actually record it, and she sent it in for New Body. Now her team is saying we can't use it.
Makes sense.
It's probably for the best.
Well, see, what Nicki said, that it was 6 years old, and it was an old verse. Like, she didn't want to put out an old verse, which makes sense.
I totally agree with it.
And Ice Spice, I opened up for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I was going to say best friends with Taylor Swift now.
Homies with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift don't F with you.
Yeah, I mean,
She's riding with Taylor
obvious.
Swift.
Right, she's riding with her. So I just want to give y'all, just a little bit of news
And everybody
everywhere.
And everybody musically don't have to collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye West, Ice Spice collaboration. I'm not fiending for that in no way, shape,
It might have
or form.
sounded dope, though. It might have sounded hard.
Probably
It
for
may
the best
have
it
been
didn't
hard.
happen.
Yeah, undocumented immigrants have the right to own guns. Very, very scary. Earlier this month, an Illinois judge dropped gun charges against an illegal migrant. U.S. District Court Judge Sharon Coleman. She argued that a migrant acted in self-defense.
A judge in Illinois just ruled illegal immigrants have the right to keep and bear arms. Police arrested an illegal immigrant living in Chicago with a gun back in 2020. They charged him for violating the federal law banning illegal immigrants from having guns. Judge Sharon Johnson Coleman just decided the Second Amendment applies to him, the illegal immigrant, like everybody else, so he can have a gun. In her decision, she wrote that Humberto Flores received and used the handgun solely for self-protection and protection of property during a time of documented civil unrest. Court documents show Flores fired the gun at moving cars during the BLM riots in Chicago. He argues police officers warned him about looters who were approaching his neighborhood.
I'm so confused by this. An illegal immigrant, right? So that means you're not a citizen of America. So if you're not a citizen of America, how do the constitutional
apply to
rights
you?
or even laws of that state apply to you.
Yep. And he said basically like he fired. He said that he was defending himself, trying to protect himself. This was during a BLM movement. Yeah, and
so is he in the? I wonder if he's in the process of getting his citizenship.
They did not.
It doesn't matter. He's not a citizen.
Not a citizen.
No,
yet.
he's not.
Yeah, I told y'all already. America, doesn't even have the resources to take care of these people that are coming into this country legally or illegally. And so, what happens when people can't take care of themselves? In a lot of cases, they resort to crime. And where are they going to be committing these crimes? Wherever they can, but especially in the hood. So I'm telling you, all spring, all summer long, that's what you're going to hear about. Immigrants, illegal or otherwise, clashing with folks in the hood. And now they have the right to bear arms.
Yep.
Good luck.
All right.
And that is Jess with the Worldwide Mess for the second hour. The third hour, we got some Thailand news coming up, y'all.
Some Thailand.
You don't know nobody. You know what, though? You might.
Excuse me? Yeah, thank you so very much.
All right.
I don't know why you think I only know people in Baltimore and
I didn't
New York.
say that.
They be playing you.
I did not say that. I
Like
know,
you ain't worldwide.
No, she got mad connects in the UK.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when we come back, Charlamagne, who you give me a donkey to?
4 after the hour, we need 2 white Mississippi law enforcement officers to come to the front of the congregation. They have a team called the Goon Squad, and they're going to jail for a long time, and I'm going to tell you why.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.